Hello. Today I'll be showing you a really simple recipe for double chocolate cookies. As with all my how-to videos, if you want to go back and see a stage of the process again, there'll be a little rewind button such as this one in the corner right there, and click on that, you can go back and see a stage of the process again. Okay, let's have a look at the ingredients. First of all, I've got 225 grams or 8 ounces of unsalted butter. So 300 grams of caster sugar, that's 10.5 ounces. 250 grams or about 9 ounces of plain flour. Got 55 grams, roughly 2 ounces of cocoa powder. I've got about 350 grams, about 12 ounces of chocolate chips. 2 eggs. And finally about half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda or baking powder. I've also preheated the oven to gas mark 4, which is about 180 degrees Celsius or about 350 degrees Fahrenheit. To start off, add the butter into a large mixing bowl. Add the sugar and then cream the sugar into the butter. Now this process could take several minutes. Okay, so after a while it'll go this sort of light, easy to work texture. I'm going to add the eggs one at a time to the mixture we've just created. So after each egg, mix it in thoroughly into the mixture. Okay, we're going to set this aside and then we're going to deal with the flour, bicarbonate of soda and the cocoa powder. So, to the flour, I'm going to add the cocoa powder. The baking powder. And a little pinch of salt. Okay, I'm just going to gently mix it until it's evenly distributed throughout. When it's all evenly mixed in, we'll add that to the mixture. Okay, so we're going to work that in and hopefully it will make a nice smooth dough. Okay, so when it's all mixed in, we can now add our chocolate chips. So stir these into the mixture. If you like, you can add nuts or whatever else to the mixture as well. Okay, so there's our finished dough for the cookies. So I've got a baking tin lined with a bit of greaseproof paper. I'm just going to spoon out lumps onto the baking tin. We should have enough for a few batches there. You don't want them too close together, otherwise they'll expand slightly and flatten out in the oven and they'll merge into each other. Right, so there's our first batch. Now it's time for the oven. So the oven's been preheated to gas mark 4 or about 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're going to bake for between 10 and 12 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes, we'll take it out of the oven and we'll leave it to stand for a bit. Okay, so we're going to leave it to cool for a little bit and we'll get on with preparing the next batch. So after they've cooled for a little while, you can take the paper out and then leave the cookies to rest on a wire rack. So we've made all the batches and they're now fully cooled. I've made about 30, just over 30 smallish cookies. So there we have it. Very simple double chocolate cookies. Now it's time for the obligatory taste test. So here goes.